So we let our husband lead. And it doesn't mean that the wife's or the girlfriend's opinion is not respected, but rather, in the end, the man or the father has to make the final decision. There's a misconception that those women who come from poorer country only love opportunity. Hola everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am going to talk about why foreigners or Westerners love a simple Filipina. Now, I know that that's one of the main reasons why you guys come to the Philippines, because of women. Yep, don't even try to deny it. But that's a valid reason, because maybe most of you are tired of the women you have back in your own country and you're looking for someone to settle down with. Anyways, today I'm going to give you guys some reasons why foreigners or Westerners love a simple Filipina. For many foreigners who come to the Philippines, something special happens when they meet a simple Filipina. But what does simple really mean? And why do so many foreign men say that they are drawn to that kind of woman? First and foremost, I'm going to define a simple Filipina is, and each and every one of us has a different meaning of how we interpret a simple Filipina. But for me, when I say simple Filipina, I mean someone who is not materialistic, they're down to earth, they're family oriented, and has a genuine and caring personality. Now, these qualities are often what attract foreigners to Filipinas, as they appreciate the simplicity and sincerity that these women possess. So, what's one of the reasons why foreigners love a simple Filipina? First, she's the type of Filipina who doesn't play games. And what I mean by this is that she's the one who brings peace into your life and not chaos. A type of Filipina who doesn't start an argument just because she can and she wants to. A Filipina who understands that a Westerner's time is valuable and doesn't waste it with unnecessary drama. I reckon in many Western cultures, especially in these modern dating times, seeing someone or dating someone often drains you as a man. It's like a competition for her. I mean, who gets to control the relationship? And it gets tiring for a man. So when you date a Filipina who doesn't play games, who doesn't ghost you when you're showing a genuine interest, the Filipina who doesn't play with your emotions, it is incredibly refreshing for you as a man who's looking for someone who values her time. A type of Filipina who is not testing you or breadcrumbing, but a genuine one who truly cares for you and your feelings. A simple Filipina, they value peace in their life, in her relationship, and in her mindset. The one who avoids unnecessary drama. And of course, for a man who's been through a stressful relationship, it draws him towards that Filipina who brings him peace and love in his life. Now, I know that there are Filipinas out there who do not bring peace to their relationships or to their men because they'd rather stir up some drama and chaos. Second of all, she's a type of Filipina who is not materialistic, as what I've mentioned before, but rather she's happy with what you can provide for her. Now, one of the big reasons many foreigners come to the Philippines looking for love is because of this. In the West, or maybe in other European countries, girls, they demand luxury and expensive gifts, whilst here in the Philippines, it is the opposite. A simple Filipina, they're not obsessed with having luxury brands or going on expensive dates, but rather they appreciate the effort that the man gives, not the price tag itself. Now, I understand that times are changing right now, especially with the dating scene here in the Philippines due to the social media being more prevalent these days. And there are Filipinas out there who get into the relationship thinking that they can have whatever they want because they're dating a foreigner. And if they don't get what they want, they could just leave and find someone else. This shift in mindset has made it more challenging for genuine relationships to thrive as materialism becomes priority over emotional connection and effort. It is important to remember that true love and happiness cannot be bought with expensive gifts or lavish dates. So, to the man who finds a simple Filipina who doesn't care about all the lavish things, but rather she values sincerity more than cash, it can be very refreshing and fulfilling, especially for a man who's looking to have a genuine partner. Thirdly, a simple Filipina is empathetic and loving, not just by her words, but by her actions. And because that's how she truly is, not because she can get something. You know what they say, action speaks louder than words. There's a misconception that those women who come from poorer country only love opportunity. But the truth is, many Filipinas, especially the simple, grounded ones, they love deeply because that's who they are. That's how they're raised. They were raised to be caring, loving, and empathetic, to care for others and look after others before themselves. When a simple Filipina loves, she means it, not because she can gain something from it, but because that is who she is. Lastly, a simple Filipina wants a man to lead in the relationship. In the Philippines, women are looking for a man to lead them, not them leading the man. We have this thing in our culture that the man or the father is the pillar of our home. So we let our husband lead, and it doesn't mean that the wife's or the girlfriend's opinion is not respected, but rather, in the end, the man or the father has to make the final decision. Now, maybe in some cultures, this idea of man being the leader in the relationship is criticized, but here in the Philippines, it is still prevalent among women, especially to those women who live in the province and who grew up in the province and who believe in the traditional role. But don't get me wrong either. I know that there are Filipinas, even in the ones who grew up in the province and were able to experience the city life, they became changed too. And that's because of the social media and all these women on social media preaching about empowerment and independence and that you can do better, or whatever the propaganda these modern feminists preach. So more and more Filipinas are starting to challenge traditional gender roles and expectations, especially the younger generations. So this shift in mindset is slowly but surely making its way into different parts of the country, even in the provincial areas where conservative beliefs have long been held. Now, of course, not every Filipina has the type of character I have mentioned above, and not every foreigner has good intentions either. There are Filipinas who don't believe in the traditional role. They're being materialistic, just like there are men who are dishonest. I mean, that's just life, right? In the end, it is not about being rich or famous. It's about being real to one another. And I guess that's why many foreigners are drawn to a simple Filipina, someone who can offer them peace, loyalty, and love in the relationship. So with that, I'll thank you everyone for watching this video, and I hope you enjoy this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Hasta luego.